Diana versus Sentry. Wonder Woman has matched Superman in multiple occasions. In Wonder Woman number 175, Diana, along with Superman and others, helped Atlas hold the weight of the multiverse. In Wonder Woman, War of the Gods, Diana killed Ares, the god of war, with her bare hands. She has moved the Earth with the help of Martian Manhunter and Superman. In Wonder Woman number 600, she broke free from magical chains designed to hold gods. Wonder Woman has destroyed meteors and massive objects in space with a single punch. She in Wonder Woman. Number 141, lifted the Spectre with aid from Superman. Wonder Woman has torn apart clones of Doomsday with her bare hands. Wonder Woman can hang in with anyone in the strength department. Wonder Woman has taken punches from Superman in multiple encounters. These punches are capable of leveling cities or splitting mountains, and sometimes planet-destroying punches. Yet, she endures them without critical injury. In Wonder Woman number 38, New 52, Diana was caught in a nuclear explosion. She emerged with minimal damage. Wonder Woman has survived attacks from gods like Ares, Hades, and even Zeus. Diana's divine lineage grants her exceptional resistance to magic. Wonder Woman has survived Darkseid's Omega beams. Wonder Woman has gone toe-to-toe with Doomsday, surviving his brutal attacks. In Wonder Woman number 141, Diana withstood blows from the Spectre. Wonder Woman can survive the vacuum of space, intense pressures, and extreme temperatures. Diana's willpower and divine empowerment make her highly resistant to telepathic and mind control attacks. Wonder Woman has matched Superman's speed in combat multiple times. Diana can deflect multiple bullets simultaneously using her bracelets of submission. In Wonder Woman number 214, she outran Hermes, the god of speed, albeit temporarily. While not faster than characters like the Flash in raw speed, she can keep up. Wonder Woman's combat reflexes are incredibly fast. She has reacted to attacks from speedsters like the Flash and fight multiple opponents simultaneously. Diana has successfully dodged Darkseid's Omega beams. Diana is one of the most skilled hand-to-hand combatants in the DC universe, trained in many forms of combat by the Amazons. The lasso of truth compels anyone ensnared to speak the truth, reveals hidden information or memories. It purges illusions or mind control. It acts as an unbreakable restraint, even for gods and cosmic entities. Her bracelets of submission deflect bullets, energy blasts, and magical attacks, capable of incapacitating opponents. Wonder Woman's sword has been used to slice through objects, including invulnerable people like Superman, Doomsday, Darkseid, Shazam, and the like. She has a shield that can take almost anything. Sentry once held back a celestial, beings capable of terraforming planets with a thought and casually manipulating gravitational fields on a solar system scale. And Sentry did it with sheer force, preventing one from laying a finger on Earth. He's traded blows with Thor, not just any Thor. This was a Thor empowered by the Odin Force, capable of destroying planets, tanking the weight of 20 planets, and clashing with Skyfathers. Yet Sentry overpowered him. Sentry has also clashed with Blue Marvel, a man who once punched an antimatter reactor, an event that could destroy a portion of the planet. Not only did Sentry go toe-to-toe with him, he overpowered him and knocked him out. In his infamous battle with World War Hulk, Sentry absorbed hundreds of punches from a Hulk who was angrier, more durable, and more destructive than ever before. A Hulk who nearly destroyed New York just by walking. The two fought to a complete stalemate, pushing each other past their limits until their powers faded, leaving Bruce and Bob to throw the final human punches. Bruce barely came out on top, but it took everything. And let's not forget Hercules. Sentry stalemated him, and this is a Hercules who once held up the weight of the heavens, a mythological burden that has been interpreted by many to weigh as much as the universe itself. He shattered Asgard, broke through highly durable alien satellites and obliterated tech and beings that took on some of Marvel's strongest heroes. When it comes to durability, Sentry stands among Marvel's most resilient beings. Take World War Hulk, for example, one of the strongest and most furious incarnations of Hulk we've ever seen. This version of Hulk had destroyed the city of Sakaar, shattered mountains with his footsteps, and shook continents just by walking. Yet Sentry went toe-to-toe with him. The battle between them was so intense, it leveled New York. But Sentry was still standing, albeit bloodied, after trading blow for blow. That's not all. Sentry has tanked attacks from Thor, including strikes from Mjolnir, a weapon that has shattered mountains, leveled planets, and even survived inside a star. He's also clashed with Hercules, a being who once held up the weight of the heavens itself, a burden said to be equivalent to the mass of the multiverse. Still, Sentry endured without being phased. Add to that his encounters with Molecule Man, a multiversal threat who has fought against the Beyonders and warped reality itself. The fact that Sentry stood his ground against such power further cements just how durable he is, not just physically, but on a molecular level. Sentry has tanked solar flares, black hole-level gravitational pulls, and magic-based assaults. And through it all, he regenerates at a near limitless rate, rebuilding his body from atoms when needed. When it comes to speed, Sentry isn't always given the same spotlight as Marvel's traditional speedsters. But make no mistake, his feats prove that he operates well into faster-than-light territory. Sentry has flown from Earth to the Sun in just seconds. Light takes 8 minutes to cover that distance, meaning he's massively faster than light. He's also traveled from Earth to Mars and even Saturn in a matter of seconds or minutes, feats that reinforce his speed scale. But it's not just travel speed. In combat, Sentry has consistently kept pace with Thor, Blue Marvel, and World War Hulk, all of whom are considered faster than light in combat. Blue Marvel himself has kept up with Monica Rambeau and dodged light-speed energy attacks. Thor has battled Silver Surfer and Beta Ray Bill, beings with confirmed faster-than-light reaction speeds. When it comes to raw strength, both Sentry and Wonder Woman are absolute monsters. But there are differences worth breaking down. Wonder Woman is no stranger to overwhelming physical feats. She has held up a black hole, matched Superman blow for blow in battle, moved celestial bodies alongside Superman or other powerful beings, and gone toe-to-toe with threats like Darkseid and Doomsday. Holding her own against such titans places her among the top-tier powerhouses in the DC universe. On the other side, we have Sentry, Marvel's unstable god-tier powerhouse. Sentry has lifted and thrown a celestial, overpowered Thor on multiple occasions, and fought Hulk to a stalemate when Hulk was at his angriest. He's matched Thor blow for blow, and in the Marvel universe, that's saying a lot. Now, here's the key distinction. Sentry consistently performs at the level of Marvel's top physical powerhouses, Thor and Hulk. Wonder Woman, while exceptionally strong, is usually portrayed as just below Superman, Doomsday, and Darkseid in terms of raw physical strength. That doesn't mean Wonder Woman can't hurt Sentry. She absolutely can. But in a direct test of brute force, Sentry holds the edge. The gap isn't massive, not something like Superman versus a street-level human. But it's just enough that, in a prolonged power struggle, Sentry could overpower her. Strength edge? Slightly to Sentry, but Diana isn't out of her league, not even close. When it comes to durability, both of these titans have endured punishment on a scale most heroes would crumble under. Wonder Woman is tough, and not just because of her Amazonian physiology, but because of years of godlike combat experience. She has taken full-force punches from Superman, Doomsday, and Darkseid, and walked it off. She's been punched from space to Earth, from Earth to the moon, and still got back up, unshaken. These aren't just hits. They're reality-shaking, planet-busting attacks, and yet Diana eats them and keeps fighting. She's also strategic. She doesn't always take damage head-on. Her bracelets deflect powerful energy blasts. Her shield absorbs damage that would otherwise cripple most beings. She's a warrior who understands the value of defense just as much as offense. But make no mistake, even without those tools, her body alone can take hits from DC's heaviest hitters. Sentry, on the other hand, is something else entirely. He has taken brutal punishment from World War Hulk, the angriest, strongest version of Hulk ever seen, and didn't just survive, he kept fighting blow for blow. Sentry has tanked punches from Thor, absorbed attacks from Blue Marvel, and recovered from damage that would kill nearly anyone in Marvel's universe. And then, there's the healing factor. Sentry's regeneration is insane. We're talking near immortality. He's survived total molecular disintegration by Molecule Man. He's had his head ripped off by Morgan Le Fay and came back. He's been obliterated by energy blasts and simply pulled himself back together. He doesn't just survive. He regrows, rebuilds, and returns. So while Wonder Woman can certainly take a beating and dish it out, Sentry has the edge in long-term endurance. She can survive his hits, yes, but he can take hers and heal through them. Durability edge, Sentry decisively, thanks to his absurd healing factor and insane resilience. Now let's talk speed. Diana has caught Reverse Flash while blindfolded. That's a being who moves faster than light, and she tagged him clean. She's also kept pace with the Flash, Superman, Darkseid, and Doomsday, all of whom have shown massively FTL feats, especially the Flash, who might be the fastest character in all of fiction. Canonically, she's listed among the top 10 fastest beings in the DC universe. And it's not just travel speed, it's combat speed that makes the difference here. Diana's a warrior trained from birth. Her reflexes and reaction time in battle are razor sharp. She's struck Superman before he could even react. She's landed hits on Darkseid. She's even blocked trillions of God shards attacking her simultaneously at faster than light speeds. Now, what about Sentry? Sentry has shown high-end travel speed feats, flying from Earth to the Sun in seconds. He's also kept pace with Marvel's heavy hitters like Thor, Hulk, and Blue Marvel, all of whom are fast in their own right. But here's the thing. Marvel tends to have slower high-end speed scaling compared to DC. DC is simply built different when it comes to speedsters. And when you keep pace with Flash and Superman in actual fights, that puts you on another level. In terms of raw movement, they're close. But in terms of combat speed, reflexes, and battle instincts, Wonder Woman has the edge. Now let's talk about the other variables, because this fight isn't just about strength, speed, or durability. Sentry is far more than just brute force. He has an arsenal of broken powers, and one of the wildest examples is this. He overpowered Molecule Man. Now let that sink in. Molecule Man, a being who has gone toe-to-toe with the Beyonders, literal multiversal gods. And Sentry beat him at his own game, molecular manipulation. That's insane. A character who only recently tapped into his powers was able to dominate a master of molecules. This alone puts Sentry in a league above most heroes. And that's just the beginning. Sentry has energy projection, telepathy, matter manipulation, and even reality warping. He's resisted the telepathic attacks of both Professor X and Emma Frost, two of the most powerful psychics in Marvel. If he can mentally overpower them, he can definitely mess with Wonder Woman's mind, especially since she's not known for strong telepathic resistance. Sentry's raw power combined with his regeneration makes him nearly unstoppable. He's taken hits from Blue Marvel, Thor, Hulk, and just kept coming, healing from damage in real time. Yes, Wonder Woman is a warrior, skilled, powerful, and relentless. She'll hurt him. She'll put up a serious fight. But the difference is this. Sentry can heal. She can't. He can take her best hits and recover. She can take his, but not forever. She's the better fighter, no doubt. But Sentry, he's overpowered. He's in that Superman tier bracket of characters who are just stacked with too many abilities. If he uses his full kit, reality warping, telepathy, matter manipulation, then the fight is already decided. Wonder Woman is a legend, no question. But in this battle, Sentry wins. Now, this opinion I could be wrong, but you share your thought in the comments section.